If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way.
This is a story of overcoming, inspiration, and hope. And that hope springs eternal in a choice. Birth is a joyous occasion. It brings about happiness to everyone who encounters it. When something is born, lives are changed in the expectation of more joy to come. This exuberance is only suppressed by the inevitable, death. This enemy cares nothing about joy. It offers nothing but pain and grief. And in the midst of birth and death is what we call life. Life is a struggle to inspire those who we come in contact with along our journey. Whether the journey is long or short, did we touch someone along the way? That is the question. In 1988, in the rural town of Cecilia, Kentucky, was born the youngest of 3 children to Mr. Bo and Robin Bohannon. Early on as a child, there was already something special about Rebecca.
Becca was always an energetic kid. From the time that she was a baby, she didn't crawl normal. She crawled on her back and she lean her head back and push her feet, but she was always on the move.
She was good at everything. She could sing and she could flip and she could write and she could draw, and she was so talented, but she had a way about gymnastics. It was some kids are born with it, and that was her.
Because of their children's love for gymnastics, Mr. Bo and Robin Bohannon opened a gym in 2003 and called it Fliptown.
She never gave up. That was like her attitude. I will not give up. When people told her that she couldn't, she just did. I remember when we first moved from Louisville down here, she wanted to be a male speaking part in a play, and the guy told her that girls couldn't do that, and then she called him like a chauvinistic pig or something like that. She didn't care who you were, what color you were, what you wore. That didn't matter to her. She looked at you straight through the soul. And I think that is what I want these kids to do. I want them to love each other no matter where they go to school or who their parents are, what kind of lifestyle they live, whether they're rich or they're poor. Or I want the kids to love each other and support each other and do what she did for so many people.
Rebecca Bohannon was a 17-year-old student who left her loved ones much too early. On a cold February day in 2006, her life ended in a car accident. The magnitude of Becca's death was felt throughout the entire state of Kentucky.
Phone call from my mom, and I was asleep because it was early in the morning. Well, it was early for me. And she said, your sister's been in an accident.
Was she alive? Or was she hurt bad, or did I kiss her pie? A lot of things go through your head.
I just remember being like, I just talked to her yesterday evening. Like, I just told her that I loved her yesterday. why isn't she okay? Like, what's going on? I lost my sister and my best friend all in one day. You know, I didn't know how I was going to make it afterwards. So, pain, I guess, is the best word to describe what I remember from that day. She just looked like she was asleep. Like, you could tell her wrist was broken. But it was all internal. So she still had on her work shirt from Texas Roadhouse and her jeans, and her hair was done. And you know, you could still see where she'd put on her mascara and her eyeliner, and she was beautiful. She was just...
It's like she knew. Because most mornings, she would get up, we would either be asleep or just getting up, and she would just say bye and go get in her car and go to school, for whatever reason it was. She hugged her mom, kissed her mom, came in the living room, and hugged and kissed.
Of course, the loss of Becca was very traumatic for her family. After closing their gym down for about a year, they reopened the gym in the name of Becca and called it Becca's Flip Town.
And Mom called us one day, it was summer of 2007, and she said, I think I'm ready to go back to the gym. And we were all kind of shocked, but we were excited because this is where we wanted to be. And she just remembered that sometimes, even when she didn't want to get out of bed, that at least when she was here, she had the kids, you know, to look forward to. And when she was having a bad day, the kids, you know, made it all better without even knowing.
Even though it was hard to cope with their loss, the family band together and created a ministry of hope for their gymnast.
I want the kids to love each other and support each other and do what she did for so many people. We had a lot of people come up to us at the funeral and stuff and just say, you know, nobody gave me the time of day, but she did. And I want these kids to have that with each other and to be able to do that for other people, because I think that just that, you know, perseverance in life, just to beat everybody's odds, is what I want all these kids to feel.
When you see a kid do something that they've been working hard at, or, you know, accomplishing a goal that at times even their parents didn't think they were able to do, that to me is what Becca has taught us, and that is what we continue to do.
She inspires me to just be a better person, because I want to make her proud. And even though she's not here physically with me, I know that she's with me every day, and I want her to be proud of the person that I am. I want her to be proud of the gymnastics coach that I am, and the wife that I am, and hopefully one day the mom that I am, because she was that amazing person that could do anything and believed in everyone, and I just want to make her proud. So she inspires me to be that better person, to make her proud.
I think that even if they don't know it, that Becca's spirit plays a huge role in what we do, which in turn affects them. So, you know, it didn't matter who said she couldn't do something, or, you know, if we didn't think she could do it, she was going to do it just to prove you wrong, basically. And I think that when some of these kids are having, you know, a bad day, or they're stuck on a skill or whatever, I think that, you know, we've taught them to just keep going, and that we love them, and that, you know, with that love and that encouragement, they can accomplish anything. And so whether they know it or not, I think that probably plays a large role in what we're doing.
Even though this family has gone through an horrific tragedy, the inspiration of Becca's life continues to push them to instill that same fight and persistence that Becca exhibited in their gymnast. Becca's Place was founded on Becca's acceptance of everyone and her belief that everyone can succeed. This is her life, her legacy, her song.